Kia ora team, welcome back. You're here on HackMagic, and today we're going to be doing something a little bit different. You see, I did this a number of years ago now, and I feel like as a magician, I need to have a definitive answer to this. So today what we're going to be doing is the sorting quiz on Pottermore.com. Now it may come as a surprise to a lot of you that I didn't receive my letter when I was 11. I'm of the opinion that if anything's worth doing, it's worth doing right. I have my Hogwarts uniform. Right. So I know the first thing that you're thinking. Callum, your shirt is too big. There's a reason for that. When my iron broke, I was dumb and bought a $9 iron. And the only white shirt I had that actually fit me, I kind of burnt a hole in. Yeah, so pro tip, don't buy a $9 iron. Okay, so let's get into this proper. So here we are at the Pottermore website. It's been a long time since I did this. Okay. Now this has changed quite a bit since I did it, so I'm not really sure what to expect. Okay, if you have done this before, comment down below and let me know what house you were sorted into. It'll be interesting to see what house my audience is made up of. What audience I have, anyway. Forest or river? Ooh, that's tough. That's tough. What about a forest and a river? Wait, no. If I've got to pick one, I've got to go forest. How would you like to be known to history? The wise, the good, the great, the bold. Ooh, that's tough. You know what, let's go the good. We all want to be remembered for doing the right thing, right? At least that's how I'd like to be remembered. Okay, we'll choose that one. You enter an enchanted garden. What would you be the most curious to examine first? A silver-leafed tree bearing golden apples? That sounds pretty sweet. The fat red toadstools that appear to be talking to each other. The bubbling pool in the depths of which something luminous is swirling. Ooh, that sounds cool. The statue of an old wizard with a strangely twinkling eye. Yeah, nah, not that. The bubbling pool. That sounds epic. What are you most looking forward to learning at Hogwarts? Apparition and disapparition, being able to materialize and dematerialize at will. Transfiguration, turning one object into another. Flying on a broomstick. Hexes and jinxes. All about magical creatures and how to befriend/care for them. Not really. Terrible answer for a biology teacher. I know. Secrets about the castle. Actually, it's everything. Like, I'd just be fascinated to learn any of this stuff. Yeah, okay, I'm just gonna say everything. Would you rather be envied, imitated? No, they drive me nuts. Trusted? Yeah, it's important. Praised? Liked? I think it's a terrible metric for trying to gauge your own value. Don't strive to be liked. Feared. Nah, not for me. I've got to say trusted here. Like, all the other ones are pretty trash values. Okay, ooh, here we go. This is a big one. One of your housemates has cheated in a Hogwarts exam by using a self-spelling quill. Now he has come top of the class in charms, beating you into second place. Professor Flitwick is suspicious of what has happened. He draws you to one side after his lesson and asks whether or not your classmate used a forbidden quill. What do you do? Lie and say that you don't know, but hope somebody tells Professor Flitwick the truth. Tell Professor Flitwick that he ought to ask your classmate, and resolve to tell your classmate that if he doesn't tell the truth, you will. Tell Professor Flitwick the truth. If your classmate is prepared to win by cheating, he deserves to be found out. Also, as you're both in the same house, any points he loses will be gained by you for coming first in his place. You would not wait to be asked to tell Professor Flitwick the truth. If you knew that somebody was using a forbidden quill, you'd be sure to tell the teacher before the exam started. This is tough. I'm not gonna lie about it, right? I wouldn't straight just come out there with it. I feel like somebody deserves the opportunity to be honest themselves. I think I'd go for this one. Tell Professor Flitwick that he ought to ask your classmate, and resolve to tell your classmate that if he doesn't tell the truth, you will. I think that kind of gives you the option for somebody to be honest and come clean, but it also holds people accountable for their actions. And it says one of your housemates, friend or not, I don't know, I feel like it shouldn't really matter. Yeah, this one, definitely this one. If you were attending Hogwarts, which pet would you choose to take with you? Tabby cat. I own a tabby cat. Tawny owl. See, the owl thing is really tough because with an owl, it can carry all your postage, right? And again, somebody else can take your postage. It's not really a big deal. I feel like with an owl, it would just kind of sit there in a cage all the time. It doesn't really sound very fair or nice. Who's really gonna pick a toad? Unless it's Slippy. Okay, nah, I've called it. I'd have to take my main girl, Tibby. That's her name, by the way. Heads or tails? What? Like that has anything to do with anything. Tails never fails, right? You know what? I will take that. I would definitely take that. Wow, that's really interesting. I'm gonna go and grab this. I'm gonna go grab it. Give me one sec. This is the tie that I own. Obviously from getting sorted into Slytherin way back when. I think I was just in a different headspace for several reasons. Over the last probably couple of years, I've actually taken the time to really reevaluate what is important to me. I think really re-gauging some of the metrics that I've been using to measure success in myself. Once upon a time, I was really keen on doing things that were going to be awesome and being remembered for that. A few sort of life events in the past couple of years have actually really sort of led to me changing my thinking. And so that, you know, this house-based thing, which I guess some of it is kind of personality-based, right? I think some of the questions in this that I would have once answered in one way have actually changed with me over time. And it's really important to remember that character is something that is fluid, right? The strengths that we show and the metrics with which we measure ourselves against can change over time, and sometimes they should. What was important to me when I was coming out of university is not what's important to me now. So yeah, it looks like I'm gonna have to buy a new tie. And yeah, now I know which Harry Potter house I actually belong to. So I am going to have to change this tie and also buy another shirt that isn't so ridiculously big and try not to burn it with my iron, which didn't cost $9 this time. Okay, thank you so much for joining me, guys. If you have done this quiz yourself, put down below in the comments what house it is you got sorted into. If you haven't done it yet, do it. And don't forget to subscribe, comment, like this video, all that good stuff. And I will see you around for the next one.